Hello, everybody. My name is Micheal Bradly. I'm the founder of VitaeToken, and today I've got some really exciting news to share with you. Stick around. As you know, there's a brand new Vitae wallet, and there's something special on this wallet, something new, a new feature. And when you go to the send page, you're going to see that feature. It's the ability to swap to a brand new smart chain that is a fork of Solana called Solvia. And Solvia has a lot of abilities, and we're going to talk about them here in this video. So let's get started. The new Vitae wallet is out, and on the send page, you're going to see this little button, this little checkbox that says send to Solvia chain. This is the beginning of it all. This is the beginning of the swap feature. As soon as the Solvia chain is available, you will be able to hook up and start this process. Hook up your Solvia Meta wallet, get that address, and enable the process of swapping to the Solvia chain. This will take some time. More videos will be coming in the future, of course, on how this works. This does not work right now in the brand new Vitae wallet until the Solvia chain is online, until it's actually started. You will not be able to use this because you will not be able to get the information and all that stuff that is required for you to be able to do the swap. So stay tuned. Don't be clicking this button and trying to, send tokens on the chain. This is a burn application. You will be burning Vitae tokens in order to receive Solvia chain coins that you will be able to use on the Solvia chain. Now, there is a lot to discover, and of course, the Excel video tells a lot about that. But there'll be more videos coming, like I said, so stay tuned. There's more to come. Okay, so here is a spreadsheet, and I'm going to go over this spreadsheet with you, and we're going to talk about Solana and Solvia in comparison. So Solana is a top of the market cryptocurrency and does all of those things that Solvia does. It has a couple of different features. Solvia also has a couple of different features, so they're definitely different types of blockchain. But Solana has 314,619,000 roughly tokens on its blockchain. Current price in the current bear market that Bitcoin is around 35,000, 36,000. So we're looking at a price around $100, and its market cap is 31 billion. And this number over here represents the percentage of this market cap. Down here we have Solvia, and we have the number of tokens on the blockchain, its price, its market cap, and what percentage of the Solana market cap that this market cap is. So Solvia's market cap is 0.25% of Solana's market cap at a price of $2.54 with 31 million tokens on its chain. However, Solvia is not going to have 31 million. I wanted to start this with showing a 10 percentile, approximately 10% of Solana's total number of tokens on its chain. But Solvia will not have 31 million tokens on its chain to start with. Obviously, this is a swap for Vitae tokens. Roughly, there is about 17 million, maybe less, probably around 14 million coins that are able to be swapped, between 14 and 17 million. I expect that to be roughly a 50-50 split. Why? Because not everybody's going to swap their Vitae tokens for Solvia. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to swap all my Vitae tokens for Solvia because I know that I can get master nodes and I can do staking and stuff like that on the Vitae token chain, and that will enable me to earn more rewards and therefore earn rewards that I can swap to Solvia if I choose to over time. Now I suspect that the swap is going to be about 50-50. However, there's a bunch of things that you're going to learn in upcoming videos about Solvia that tell what the actual amount is and why it's that way. But I'm going to put in a number that I believe is the total number of tokens that will be on this chain when it launches, and that's roughly 7.5 million. Now again, we're in a bear market. We've seen this price here for Solana be over $200. And if it was still $200, then that would be a $62 billion market cap. And because Solvia is only 0.25% at $157 million dollar market cap, the price of Solvia would be around $20.97. Now again, this is a swap technique that is going through the VitaeToken wallet that you can utilize to swap your Vitae tokens for Solvia. Again, I think that's going to be a 50-50 split, but we're going to try and keep this a little bit realistic to today's market, even though we're in a bear market. Again, if the price of Bitcoin was 42,000, let's say, then I would seriously think that Solana would be up into the $125 to $140 range. Again, that changes a lot of perspective of the numbers. What is the going rate of Bitcoin? However, when we talk about this particular venture that we're talking about here today, is we need to understand exactly how these numbers work in relationship to Solana and with Solvia. Now, I say that 7.5 million is going to be the rough estimate of total number of tokens on the Solvia chain at the end of 1 year. How many is it going to be right off the bat? Of course, it's going to be slow and methodical in the number of tokens that are swapped. I don't expect that there's going to be this mass flood to Solvia, even if there is 2 million, 3 million tokens that are swapped in, 1 week. Again, I think this is something that you need to know about Solvia in the upcoming videos, and why these numbers are you're seeing here right now really don't represent what the capabilities of Solvia are. One of those things that you should know again is that Solana has pool staking, and that APY is 7.5%. Solvia has pool staking, and its APY is going to be around 10%. So obviously I feel that we're going to have a little bit of a better opportunity for people who take advantage of that pool staking at 10% than we do with people who are with Solana right now. It's a higher percentage rate. Compounding is available when it comes to Solvia, so that's going to be really beneficial for everybody. And again, this is only at a 0.25% market cap, and that's a $78 million market cap. That's 0.25% of Solana. That's less than 1%. Don't be confused. That's not 25% of Solana. That's 0.25%. That's 1/4 of 1%. Now, when this thing starts out of the gate, I expect Solvia to be at least $100 million market cap just to literally have the chain running because of all of its abilities, NFTs, dApps, pool staking, the disintegration nodes, the smart contracts, so many other things that are available that are coming, and you can see that stuff that as we build more videos for you so that we can go over some of these numbers and over some of the different nuances and protocols and different opportunities that come with Solvia. This is a great opportunity. Now, again, I said that out of the gate, I believe that Solvia will be at least $100 million market cap, most likely even more, because of all the differences and all of the special opportunities and the special protocols and the special contracts that are coming with it. And I'm going to be making many, many more videos to show that over the period of time, and you're going to be able to see them and get a better knowledge of how things work. I, again, like I said, believe this is at least a $100 million market cap. That puts about 0.32% of the Solana market cap. That's still less than 1/3 of 1% of Solana. Okay, that is a big deal. Uh, Solana has another forked chain called Veles, and Veles has reached $1 billion market cap. That's 10 times what you're looking at right here on the board today. Of course, they have billions of tokens. They don't have millions. They don't have hundreds of millions. They have billions of tokens. There's billions of Veles, and that makes things a little bit different. When you have a lower circulation supply, then you're going to have different price values. And that's important to understand as well when it comes to how different blockchain technologies can accumulate value, accumulate market cap value, and so on and so forth. So it's actually quite easier for Solvia to acquire a higher market cap because of the higher price of the coin that is going to be in relationship to its circulating supply. Again, these are just numbers. These are numbers, and this is literally how I go about making up plans and how to make things great for VitaeToken and great for Solvia. There's a lot of plans in the works. And again, when you watch the upcoming videos, you're going to be more informed and you're going to get to know this more, and why I believe that actually Solvia is going to be the hit for 2022. And again, there's a lot of coins out there and there's a lot of opportunities, but I don't think that you're going to find one quite as big as Solvia, and the arbitrage that can come between VitaeToken and Solvia, and the swapping of VitaeTokens for Solvia, making a inflationary characteristic for Solvia, but a deflationary characteristic for VitaeToken, because as you swap those VitaeTokens for Solvia, you are actually burning those VitaeTokens, and they are removed from the VitaeToken chain. So again, that's going to be a decrease in the supply of VitaeTokens, therefore decreasing the amount of ability for new tokens to be swapped for Solvia as it goes on and on and on. And again, there's disintegration nodes, there's pool staking, there's a whole lot more to talk about. But as we go through this, I want to just register some different numbers for you, because again, this is relatively an easy enterprise for Solvia to reach 0.32%, to reach a $100 million market cap. That means $13.42 a token based on the numbers here, based on simple mathematics. And really, what you're also going to see here is that there is even more ability to grow the value of Solvia and to reach those numbers that are even higher, even into the billion-dollar market cap. And we're going to go through some of those numbers so that you can see what happens. Again, let's try and put in a 0.5%, 0.5%, point, 0.005% market cap. That's less than 1%, and we're at $20.97. Again, that's pretty awesome if you ask me, because we're at a $20 coin, $157 million market cap. What is it if we're at 1%? We're at $41.95. That is totally attainable in my eyes. That is totally attainable in different market projections that I've utilized in my different analysis of the different opportunities that I designed into Solvia. So we're making this even better than Solana. All right, this is what I'm trying to do at this stage of the game, is just get it started. But the overall ecosystem is a little bit more robust, has a little bit more opportunity, And again, this is going to be one big way for us to take advantage of this low circulation supply of Solvia. Again, there's going to be a lot more videos for you to watch in the future. Let's see what happens when we go to 3.33%. There we're running at that $1 billion market cap that I'm looking at trying to achieve relatively quickly through the different applications. Is that going to happen? Of course, we don't know what the future holds. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know what a lot of people are going to do. I don't know what's coming up in the markets. I don't know what's going to go on in the world. This is always about, risk versus reward. And again, sometimes the greater the risk, the greater the reward. Sometimes a little risk means a great reward. If you're buying Vitae tokens right now as you're watching this video as it just comes out, you're getting Vitae tokens at a relatively low price, and you're looking at a possible 1000x gain right now. Nearly 100 to 1000x gain. This is a big deal at this point in the game. Again, if you're buying Vitae tokens at $5 a token, you're going to be looking at a big opportunity of going 20, 25x. That's huge. We're only at 3.33% of the Solana market cap. This is in a bear market at $100. Remember, I was talking about what happened when, what would this price be in percentage if Solana was $200, which it's been at and superseded. Again, we're looking at a $279 token or coin when it comes to Solvia. But again, I want to keep this realistic in today's market, what's going on, and show you what's going on with the possibilities. So let's put in 5%. I think some of you just saw that from earlier when I made the mistake of entering. We're looking at a $209.75 token. These are things that you want to understand as we go forward. This is an opportunity. And here I'm going to take a moment to come down to here. Again, I want to put in numbers down here of the number of tokens that I want to have. How many tokens do I want to have staking in the Solvia pool staking with a different validator? There's going to be multiple validators for you to stake with. Again, this is opportunity that can grow different exchanges. There's a whole lot of different opportunity coming along, and I think that we're going to see opportunity coming to exchanges that use Solvia in the future, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to take advantage of their own validators and offer their customers and their members the opportunity to stake their Solvia coins with their validator and earn 10% APY. You can also compound with these different applications by adding your rewards back into the staking and compound your rate and really grow your income. Now me, again, if we're at $200 a token, I mean, how many do I want to make? How many do I want to have right now? How many Vitae tokens do I need to buy right now so that I'm ready for Solvia when it starts growing and gets up to this $209.75 value, which is only a $1.5 billion market cap in a very strong ecosystem on a top-notch cryptocurrency that is already showing that it can be a sure win, a sure ability for people to utilize and take advantage of for opportunity that it offers. Me, myself, and I, again, I want a bazillion tokens, right? So doesn't everybody, right? I want them all. But what can we realistically afford? What can we realistically get? And again, these are things that we want to talk about right now. Let's say I do have 5,000 Vitae tokens that I swap over to Solvia. When it reaches $209.75 a coin, I have $1 million plus worth of value being staked, and I'm earning $104,000 per year just from the interest rate. That's a great opportunity. That's what you really want to look for. That's what you really want right now. Again, this is a huge opportunity for everybody. when it comes to the amount of ability that you can get Vitae tokens. Now, again, not everybody's going to sell their Vitae tokens, so I surely believe that Vitae token is going to go to $5. And maybe you spent $25,000 to get 5,000 Vitae tokens that you swapped over to Solvia. You put that into staking, and as the value of Solvia reaching a 5% of today's Solana market cap. Again, it was $200, and it was at a time when Bitcoin was ranking up there in the 42 to 46,000 range. And again, it was a lot higher. We're talking a much higher amount than $209.75, but we're going with today's market, today's bear market, which the Bitcoin has been into a bear market for some 75 to nearly 80 days, coming up on 90 days. And probably will be having a turnaround. We don't know. I'm just speculating. Usually it runs in 90-day cycles. We have to watch that, and we have to be prepared for that. When that happens, it's quite possible that Solana goes up, and so does Solvia because of the trading abilities. But if you have 5,000 Solvia tokens, that's $1 million worth of tokens, and you're earning $104,873 per year because of the APY. Now, is it exactly 10%? It could be 9.95. It could be 10.06. It's going to be around 10%. We're working on making sure that that's the going rate, somewhere around 10%, so that you can have a more steady ability to do your own mathematics. We're just talking about 0.1 times whatever you have staked. So again, that's how many tokens you will get per year, and that's how it works out to be for you. Again, is 5,000 what you're going to have? I don't know. What about somebody who had a Vitae masternode and they decide to put all of that into pool staking? Yeah, they're going to earn $419,000 a year. Now me, I'm going to keep my Vitae masternode. I'm going to earn those Vitae tokens, and it may not be $419,000 a year, but I'm going to be earning that for a long, long time. And again, this is opportunity, and I'm going to keep my Vitae tokens in the masternodes, so I earn these rewards over and over again. I can swap at my leisure. The less I swap, the less that is on the Solvia chain, the less the inflationary value that is created. The more I'm capable of hodling, the more I'm capable of making the price go up. And these are things that we need to think about now as we get ready to go into the swap period. Again, I feel that we're going to have roughly 4 to 6 weeks of time to purchase Vitae tokens. Is it 4 weeks? Is it 6 weeks? Let me tell you, this is how we're doing it. We're going to make sure everything is up and running. Literally right now, 60 to 70% of the entire project getting started. All of the grant contracts, the pool staking, the disintegration nodes. We have those things already installed. The swap is already installed. We just need to make sure that we have the ability to make sure it's transparent for you, and we will be providing transparency for that. This is a great opportunity for both Vitae and Solvia, and again, this is what I see. If you're not going to see Vitae token be $20 and Solvia $209, because every smart person is going to go, well, I'm going to buy it up to $195 and still make a quick, 5% or something like that, right? I'm going to make that quick money, and I'm going to put it into that pool staking, and I'm going to make even more money. Again, this is just what you can or you can't do. That's up to you. Again, what if you can only do 1,000 tokens? If it's that price and at 5% of 1.5 billion market cap, there's 7.5 million tokens in circulation. You're earning interest at the rate of $20,000, nearly $21,000 per year, and that's with 1,000 tokens. But what happens when we go to 10%? Again, I think that Solvia is very competitive, has a great ability to be competitive with Solana and be competitive in the market, has a great ecosystem, has all of these different abilities to to gain awareness, bring people in and give them the opportunity, show a lot of people around the world the opportunity. That's a $3.1 billion market cap. Again, 1,000 tokens right now, Vitae tokens right now that you swap over Solvia and put into the pool staking is earning you 41,000, nearly $42,000 a year. The price of a single Solvia token is $419. What is the price of a Vitae token at that time? Again, that's the simplicity of it. This means that two tokens will be nearly the same price, nearly helping each other. Again, once you burn a Vitae token, it's not there anymore. That decreases the inflationary ability that comes with the swap. Of course, there's disintegration, there's pool staking, all kinds of anti-circulation uh, processes and actions that can be taken within this chain and this particular design. We're at 10% of the market cap. What if we go to 25%? What if it's 25%? We're looking at a $1,000 token. Again, this is just 25% of today's Solana price, today's bear market. This is a big deal. You turned 1,000 tokens into $1 million. That's huge. Again, did you buy them at $5 a token? Did you buy them at $10 a token? Did you buy those Vitae tokens at $20 a token, $50 a token? At that point, you might be thinking, I'm taking a big risk, but look at this great big reward. And again, this is not financial advice. This is just showing you the numbers. This is what I look at. This is how I do it. This is how I make things happen, by creating the opportunity and putting it in front of you in a way that you can realize and see the potential and visualize the potential of your money growing into even more money. Again, once you put your Solvia tokens into staking, they aren't on the market. They aren't for sale. And this is a huge opportunity. Again, there is a use case coming down. There is uses for Solvia, NFTs, tokenization. Again, there's a great opportunity growing right here before your eyes. Again, we're at 25%. I know I made a slip up and put that in at 50%. We're looking at $2,000 a token, $15.73 billion market cap. Is that possible? Well, I bet you a whole bunch of people didn't know that it was possible for Solana to reach a $31 billion market cap, but it did. And from my point of view, we have just as strong, if not a stronger ecosystem, a more robust ecosystem, a higher pool staking APY, more reason for you to have Solvia than Solana. And again, games and different things that are coming down the road, the disintegration notes, uh, grants, all the different grant contracts that are available, all of this stuff to bring awareness and bring development and use cases to Solvia at unprecedented rates. If the coin is $2,097 and somebody puts in for a grant for just 1,000 Solvia tokens, they're going to receive $2 million for that grant to develop that thing that we all agreed to. Again, you're going to learn about voting rights that come with disintegration notes and how together it's not me, it's not a singular person, it's everybody who has disintegration notes voting on the contracts and making things happen. This is an exciting time for everybody. Again, if we were to reach a 100% of the ability, we're looking at $4,000. These are life-changing opportunities. This is why I'm bringing this forward to you, to the VitaeToken community. This is immutable. This is, by and large, one of the greatest opportunities that you're going to see today. Again, when we just start with 1%, we're looking at a $41.95 token. You still, with just 1,000 tokens, have $41,000, making $4,000 plus a year in interest. This is just 1%. This is how we're going to grow things. This is how it's going to start. It's going to start by being at 0.25%, then going to 0.5%, then going to 1%, then going to 5%, 10%, 25%, 50%. That's how it's going to work. And those are the great things that you have to look at for yourself as we move forward. This is an exciting little video for you. Again, we're going to take this over here and just put in some more numbers here. Me, I believe I'm going to have, uh, you know, get all of the disintegration nodes. And so I want to have 30,000 tokens, and that's going to leave me roughly around 3,000 tokens to put into staking. That means I'm making nearly $1,000 per month from the pool staking at a 1% market cap. Am I looking back if this thing goes to 2%, 5%, 10%? No, I'm getting super excited. I'm getting super excited. If it's 10%, we're making, I'm banking $125,000 a year. This is the time that you get your Vitae tokens. This is the time that you get them. Again, if we reach 10%, it's $419 for a Vitae token. Are you going to swap it? Or are you going to wait? Are you going to earn the percentage? Or are you going to stake those coins in your wallet, your Vitae wallet, stake them, get those rewards, and earn some more? And then put those into Solvia, then put those into staking, then do those things. Those decisions are up to you. Again, we just opened up a huge door of opportunities. Not just one opportunity. There's this opportunity. There's that opportunity. There's that opportunity. There's that option. There's this. There's so many different options. You are going to have to make decisions on your own. A decision that is best, that you think is best for you. But stay tuned to the videos that are coming up because they're going to be really telltale videos telling you exactly what's coming down the road, exactly how things are work. We want to be as transparent as possible and again give everybody the same opportunity as we move forward. Thank you for watching this part of the video about the Excel spreadsheet and about the opportunity that's coming along. And stay tuned, there's more to come. Okay, so let's take a look at Solvia.io. Something really exciting as we start getting into talking about Solvia. This is the beginning page for a lot of you. Again, we're not completely finished, so a lot of the buttons don't work, don't go anywhere. Many of these buttons actually go to applications where you will make a grant, or you will do pool staking, or you will make a disintegration node, different things like that. So those applications are in the works, and I just wanted to go over some of the stuff that is in the current Solvia.io website. And when you get to Solvia.io, this is what you're going to see to start up. Actually, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to refresh this page so you can see how it starts up for you. And you see that it pops up in here and does its little slide up. And you can see that it talks about a new trend is about to begin. And this is something that is really interesting to me because this is a different opportunity. It's not the same as other opportunities. It's never going to be the same as Solana or Valis or any other cryptocurrency as we know it. As this begins with VitaeToken, and we're going to talk about that a little bit here in this part of the video. And what we're talking about here is developing a deflationary characteristics with synergetic arbitrage, breaking the boundaries of old technology and enabling new technology to advance opportunity. Again, these buttons aren't working at this moment because, again, they're going to go over and talk about a whole bunch of different things. Grants, so it's going to take you to the grant contract page, the application, how to apply for that application and stuff like that. Text will be on that page and in that application for you to read. And we'll be bringing in some of this more and more as we advance the website and get it prepared for the launch of Solvia and the chain gets up and you can start swapping from your Vitae wallet. I'm going to scroll down here a little bit and take a look at what's coming up as well. Fast transactions, scalable and built for development. Again, this is a fully scalable technology. It's really advanced. It has great opportunity, and there's even more for advancements as technology advances. There's even more ability with the current uh, settings, if you will, for the blockchain validators. You can increase those settings. You increase the CPUs. You can increase the RAM. You can increase all of those things. So it really has the ability to grow as long as people are paying attention to the growth of the token or the coin and seeing how the needs for the validators and the computer servers, if you will, are needed to be upgraded. It can upgrade with those servers and with that technology and with that hardware. So as the hardware gets even better, so does the blockchain. So it becomes even faster and more capable. When I say fast, I mean we're talking about 400 millisecond transactions. That's super fast. That's less than 1 second for a transaction to go through, and it doesn't take very long for you to see it on the blockchain or in your wallet. It's going to be really, really exciting for people who are used to those slow Bitcoin type technologies, the slow Bitcoin cryptocurrencies. You're going to see some really fast transactions going up, and that's really exciting. Down here, you're going to see that there's a talk about Solvia World game. And we were talking about this game that I've been developing for some time. Really exciting. There's different opportunities, and we're going to go over a little bit with that. Really, Solvia World is going to start as a portal, and you're going to select a game to play, and it'll take you to that game application, and you're going to hook up your Solvia Meta Wallet, and you can start playing because, again, in the Solvia Meta Wallet and in the different cryptocurrencies that different games are going to be utilizing. It's going to be very simple for you to hook your meta wallet up to the game, start playing, earn those rewards, earn within the game, and so on and so forth. This is really exciting because, again, this is using game theory. In game theory, why I'm really super, super excited about this. Uh, when I developed VitaeToken, I was going on the philosophy of the equilibria theorem by John Nash, and it really, really blows my mind into the overall discovery that comes with equilibria. But game theory uses equilibria. It uses that equilibria theory in the use of game theory and how to grow your game, keep people playing, having different objectives and levels and the way to balance the system so that everybody has the same fighting chance and those that take advantage of different opportunities will have different outcomes than those that don't, and so on and so forth. So equilibria is game theory for everybody who's wondering, and that's why this is really exciting for me because now I could apply that equilibria in game theory into games themselves and really give us a robust opportunity with the different games that are going to be developed and games that I'm developing myself and designing. And this is really exciting because I've been designing this game for a little while, and it's sort of fun. I think it's really fun. I don't know what other people are going to think about the game, and that's up to you. That's your prerogative, what you like and what you don't like when it comes to games. But this one is sort of exciting to me. It's fun and it's fast paced, and it'll give you a little bit of an adrenaline rush, and you're going to really enjoy it, I think, as it gets developed. I'm looking at the process of 6 to 9 months for this full game development to come together and be able to launch the game for everybody to utilize and start playing. And again, this is just one game in the Solvia World portal that will enable you to select different games, even games that don't use Solvia, but actually use Solvia Smart Chain and the tokenization that comes on it, all right? Because there's tokenization that you can develop tokens on the Solvia Smart Chain and utilizing different contracts to develop those tokens, and you can utilize them in games. You can utilize them for whatever uh, different abilities that you want to create out of your token. Again, tokenization is so into being enabling for people, and all of these things are going to come right here at Solvia.world. When you click over here, you're not going to go to you're going to go to an empty website because it's not fully developed, and until it gets fully developed, you're going to see little pieces come when we actually launch the front page of Solvia.world and the up and coming game. You're going to see that stuff, so you're going to be able to utilize that in your way. Again, it's a portal with multiple games. You're going to be able to click, go to your game. You're just going to go to Solvia.world and you're going to start playing different games every day. You're going to have different games to choose from, and it's going to be really fun in enabling you to go to a one web page, one place, and start playing all kinds of games that utilize Solvia or the Solvia Smart Chain with different tokens on the Solvia Smart Chain. So that's really exciting. Three things that you should know about Solvia. Again, we have disintegration nodes. We're going to be doing a video on disintegration nodes coming up, and you're going to be able to see all that stuff. It's really exciting. Something that I think that once you see it, you're going to have to really wrap your mind around it. Uh, it's really a risk reward system. Again, all things are risk reward systems. You just don't know it. Some things you think, oh, I'm going to win. It's going to be okay, and it's because it has a lower risk, and yet the value isn't very high. So you're not really like, oh, if I lose, I'm going to lose a lot, so on and so forth. Everything is a risk reward. Life is a risk reward. If you don't take some risks in your life, you're not going to get those big rewards. And that's just a word of advice, word of philosophy, if you will. That's how it works in this world. If you're not willing to take some of those risks, you're not going to get those big rewards. Now, sometimes you can take those risks and you can lose, and sometimes you can take those risks and win. It's just how things go. But again, I'm trying to build things that have generally a better ability to take your risk and give you that reward without you really having that risk, having as much of a risk. It seems like a big risk to start, but in the long run, it becomes less and less of a risk, and that's what I'm trying to do here with Solvia and the Vitae swap, and as much as possible with all of the different things that are coming in development with Solvia. The burn swap, of course, you heard about possibly in the video, Excel video, and in the different talking points that I provided in the videos about how Vitae is burned and then swapped in Solvia. And that's how we create the chain. That's how we create the tokens on the chain. There is no ICO. There is no selling of tokens. The tokens are already available on the Vitae blockchain. You just swap them over to Solvia. Grant contracts, again, this is something about the ecosystem that you really want to know about. Again, there's so much about Solvia that isn't here, right here on this page, but you're going to be able to learn more when we add more information over here on the Learn More page. And you're going to be able to spend, several minutes reading, and it's really going to be something that you're going to be excited about. I'm excited about it because I can see the vision. I'm creating the vision for you. It's unlimited, immutable, unbound potential with opportunities for all. Again, this is just some of the different opportunities to get, multiple opportunities for Solvia, secure, tokenization, NFTs, dApps, smart contracts, validators are an efficient use of the technology. Grant contracts are great for the ecosystem, low gas fees, easy to use programming for project development. And again, there's development for Solvia to continue to grow the chain and grow the technology. So all of it's really just a robust system. So much for you to enjoy, and so much for the future of Solvia, the future of VitaeToken. So much for you to enjoy. Again, we're going to talk about disintegration nodes and staking pool. Again, these nodes will take you to, this page will take you to an option to select disintegration nodes and develop a disintegration node, and another button to take you to a staking pool contract, so you can start staking right away. This is here at the page. You can do those things at different websites. This is one of the things that I talk about, that in the immutability of this process. Once the contract is on the chain, it can be developed on any web page anywhere in the world. Validators can develop their own web page and start doing validation, give you those disintegration nodes. That opportunity, that application is available on any web page in the world. It can be developed anywhere in the world, making it literally immutable, unstoppable, something that's really exciting to me, especially since we've had all the different problems with VitaeToken and the shutdown of VitaeCo. This is an immutable ability. This is exciting for everybody. I'm really excited for you. I'm really excited for what's coming up. Talk about wallets, projects, tokens, what's next, and all of that kind of stuff. Frequently asked questions. There's going to be a little bit more to this as well. And again, Solvia is the center of a greater ecosystem. We're going to have an explorer, developer's guide, blogs, videos, all those things are going to be on a page, so you can, get access to more information. The more information, the better. The more you know, the more of an educated decision you make. And again, you're watching this video, and I'm just trying to give you more information. It's very exciting. Go ahead and get over to Solvia.io. Take a look at all that stuff. As we develop it, it's going to get better and better and bigger and bigger. And again, this is just the beginning. We're just getting started with this video, this part of the video. So everybody has the opportunity to move forward with Solvia and the VitaeToken and all of the great things that are going to be coming with it. Again, we're back up here at the top. A new trend is about to begin, and you're watching it right here on this video. Stay tuned, because we got more in store. So now you know all of the stuff that's coming up, and again, there's going to be a whole lot more coming. You can get Vitae tokens at Stex. They've updated their wallet, and we are able to send and receive at Stex right now, and you can do some trading, and that means you can go there and buy some Vitae tokens. Get ready for this swap. There isn't going to be a lot of time, so you need to get started right away. That's why this video is so important. And again, there are going to be more videos talking about all the great stuff that comes with Solvia, how to do the swap, and more. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be creating those videos up and coming over the weeks before the launch of Solvia Chain. And I'm really excited. I'm super excited to give this stuff to you guys. And I'll see you in the next video.